Okay. It is Monday, January the 9th, 2023, about noon. I have just returned from Greensboro, where I successfully enrolled for employment with a local personnel agency in Green. And these are people I've known about for years up there, and they're probably one of the best. Good morning from the Sovereign Republic of Liberty. This is Fake Extension. About 10 years ago, I found myself in a similar situation when I had get the dates right. It'd be about 2010, somewhere in that neighborhood. I had lost my last insurance customer. My big chair manufacturer had gone kaput 10 years earlier. And so I was just making do as a programmer. And, not impressed at all. To the wife, there you are, you've been on your own for all these years, and now you're just not booking the hours you used to book, because all the insurance companies went to the internet, as everybody did. And so I was not able to generate a manufacturer or any other vertical market. If you're lucky enough to get a local vertical like I did, you pretty much hit the lottery in the first place back 17 years ago. So the odds of repeating that success are not as great when you were lucky to get it in the first. So I essentially hit the lottery there with a local vertical market insurance. So I'm looking for a job offer from these people on behalf of someone a couple of days. But Debbie's staffing back then, personnel agency. And I was apparently so desperate for a job. And back then I'd also do things just because I'd never done it before. And I'd never worked third shift that I can remember. So did that for a few months. Up here at Bryan Park, in the way north of Brown Summit, above Greensboro, third shift. But I was living over there, North Lawndale, with a wife at that time, and I don't know how, but we were taking small tubes, sample tubes of Crest toothpaste in little boxes, and popping the tops off of them, the boxes, with our thumbs all night long. Big baskets full of them on wheels. Apparently they're repurposing some product and needed them out of those boxes for some reason. So, not having done anything like this so tactile, by the end of the night, my forearms were red and swollen, from overuse. And of course, being the only white guy in there, my age in particular, I was alone. And then the worst, my first cousin was one of the boss men over there, and he drank a lot, not of course while he was there, but and was really not a nice guy, and nobody liked him. So that didn't help me over there either. But I made my best to get along with the black people and the Latinos, and they put up with me just fine. But I hope things go better this time. We'll see. So last night I was watching sloppy Steve Bannon's movie, The Brink. Somebody like Allison McLean or something made. And oh my God, what a hairy, ugly piece of shit this thing is. My point about Steve Bannon is that, first of all, after the 2020 presidential election fraud, which will always continue to happen, he was up there on America's News Network with his talk show every day. And he got me through that. He got me through the January 6th false flag thing, because we all knew what that was when it happened. To this day, we do. So Steve Bannon provided great service for me in the early days of 2021. And so, yeah, I guess that's true. It's 21. Yeah. And I watched the movie. The problem with Steve Bannon is he promotes populism. And yet, he went to Harvard and Harvard Business School, and then served a stint in the Navy. Probably did the stint in the Navy first, but anyway, Harvard Business School, and I could have that backwards. Yeah. And then worked for Goldman Sachs, and yet he's jetting all over the world, meeting people like Maloney and Macron and. Not really Le Pen, the nationalists in Europe, and trying to bring them all together in common cause and promote each other. He just really is incredibly unappealing to look at, and so you can only put up with so much of that stuff where you start running over to a mirror and seeing how many your hairs are coming out of yourself. So. He's not the guy, and Trump's not the guy, and so I don't really know where it's going to come from, but it's kind of funny because Steve Bannon is the Brink. Fuck it. I don't care. Just came over me. Steep sadness.